Hello and welcome to the new Power BI tutorial video. And in this video, what I want to show you is how you can convert a US currency value formatting, which is generally in millions and billions, a by default setting you have in Power BI, to something which is called in an Indian currency value, where you have lakhs or crores is something where Indian businessmen basically identify in terms of how much value they are doing. For example, I am doing a business of 20 lakh or I am doing a business of 2 crore. That's how they usually identify compared to the US currency. And when you know this setting, not only the Indian currency but any other currency of across the world, you can convert it and show your dashboard like this. So I recently found this. How you can do this? Well, I was working on a use case, so I thought I'll share with you as well. Before I go ahead, just a quick information that if you have landed very first time on my channel, then you should know about this Google Sheet, for which the link is present in description. Here I keep all the videos that I have published so far, where you can come easily search any of this video and jump on to the YouTube using the link which is present in column B. That way, any video, any dashboard, any case study I have produced is present over here, and I will continue to update it so that you can bookmark it and come over here whenever you are searching anything. You can find it very easily rather than going through the entire video on my channel. So this is just to help you in case you are looking for more information, more examples, more scenarios. With that, let's go back. Okay, so here I am, and the way we want to create this calculation is, so what I have done is I have created this calculation, as you can see, sales formatted, and that's the same calculation we will going to create it again. And to create this, first of all, we will go into the new measure. In the new measure, we will start replicating the calculation for this. So where it is coming over here, no, this is not where we want to create. We want to create it in a right table, which is this one, order table, and the link for this data set is also present in description. There you will find a folder called Power BI and the data set is present if you are wondering what data set I am using. Okay, so I'm clicking over here, new measure, and in the new measure I will say formatted sales hash. That's usually the indication that it is a measure when I keep hash as a prefix. Formatting Indian currency, and then what you have is, we will first of all we will create a variable. I press Alt Enter, var variable, and then sales, current sales is equals to nothing but sum of sales, that is this, and then you go to the variable which is result, and in that, now depends on what the value is. If it is in lakhs, you will say formatted lakhs. If it is in crores, you will say crores. If it is in thousand, you will say thousand. So you can do that. So how we can do that is using, because we have multiple situations like a if-else condition. If it is this, then do this. If it is this, then do this. So what we will going to do is we will create a switch statement where we will write SWI switch. That condition will always true, right? There will be one or the other value, so that's why it is true. Switch true, and we will say current sales, come on, yes, current sales is greater than and equals to, first of all, 4 crore. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 zeros is basically equals to 1 crore. Then we will simply say divide current sales by those 7 values, or 7 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, okay, and close this, and you will say ampersand and CR. Okay, the only thing is when you divide, it will come into a certain with a certain decimal point, so you want to restrict that, so you will say round it to maybe 1 decimal, so 1 decimal, and close this. Okay, so that's what we are doing, and comma, and I'll copy this because I have to repeat it. So if it is greater than 1 crore, then do this. Alt Enter. What would you do when it is 1 lakh? So remove 2 0. 5 zeros should be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros are there. And we will simply say lakhs or whatever you want. LK is earlier I have given. Alt enter, Control V, Control V. This time 1000. K, right? You will say K, you will say 1000, up to you. But I am giving you this way you can produce anything. Otherwise, simply say current sales. That means it's in hundreds or tens of values. So simply current sales. And Alt enter and close this. Alt enter, return. What do you return? Result, right? And press enter. So that is your hash formatting Indian currency, which is now come over here. I can come and I will simply say this, and then I will say come over here. So 0.2 lakhs, right? So this is nothing but right now what we are having is 23.3 lakh. 2.33 is basically your value. So I'll just go and quickly see. Yes, this is where I've also have to reduce over here 1000, right? That's why I was wondering why it is wrong. So if it is greater than 1 lakh, then 1 lakh. If it is greater than 1000, 1000. If it is greater than 1 crore, 1 crore, dividing by 1 crore. Now it will come proper. That was the step I was not performing. So now coming back, 23.3 lakh, 23.3 lakh, 2.33 million if it is in US, right? So that way, let's say you are creating a dashboard where your audience in 5 different countries and you want to create this type of a way, then you can do this, right? So one of this thing, another challenge I want to give you. Now the challenge is something like this. The challenge is I have, like I said, I have US based audience, I have Indian audience. For Indian audience, I want to show it lakhs. For US audience, I want to show it millions. What you need to do is, and that is something I teach in my training about these advanced use cases. What would you do is you will have the Indian currency and US currency written over here like a 2 buttons. You will click on this button, this value will show in Indian currency. You will click on US button and that will show in a US currency. Tell me how would you do that, and then I will basically understand that you have really achieved the advanced Power BI trainings or scenarios. But if you need this training, you can come and join me where I cover 10 such dashboards where I take scenarios like this and take your skills to a next level. Dynamic, more dynamic, then more dynamic. You know, you can achieve whatever you want after attending that. So that's my objective when I give my training. But this is about the formatting and dynamic formatting, how you can do that and surprise your audience. With that, thank you so much, and I'll meet you in the next video with a new topic.